I recall working with Capital Solutions Group, and we're there, and I'd done my best. I mean, I had prepared. This was our third meeting. I submitted my proposal. It was a small order. The deal was less than $30,000 at the time, but it was a lot of money to me, and I thought I covered all the bases. And I get in there, and I hear these words, and I still get chills when I hear those words. But the words were, we decided to receive a proposal from one of our former vendors. And their price is higher than yours, but we believe they have the capacity. How are you going to be able to handle this, Jay? And I was like, okay, you understand this is like one of the biggest orders, I'm thinking to myself, that I've ever had as a company. And they're asking me, how am I going to handle the capacity? Like, we've had 3 meetings and this has never come up. And I never had a clue that they were shopping the bid around. In fact, I was led to believe, at least according to me, that I was the top dog. And I didn't have a response. I wasn't prepared. And I vowed that day that that would never happen to me again. That I would at least have a response when the client had an objection. And I know that objections is part of the business. Heck, I've been teaching it, right? It's like, do as I say, not as I do. But I wasn't fully immersed. I was giving my best, but I hadn't mastered it. And I made a decision that day. I didn't get the deal. Wish I had a better story for you, but I don't. I did not get the deal. But what I did do is I vowed that I would never find myself in a position that I wouldn't be able to at least respond to objections. You see, in this business, handling objections is a natural part of the sales process. I'm going to get to the end. I may ask the prospect to make a decision, and they may say, I have to think about it. I don't have the money. I like to read some more information. I'm not sure if it'll work. I've got to talk it over with my partner. It wasn't in the budget. Or the one I'd never heard before, and I have not heard this again, not directly. Do you have the capacity? And so if you're like I am, and you want to serve as many clients as possible, and you're still having conversations because everything is not done online right now, I believe that selling, well, it's still the highest paid profession in the world, and it is for a reason. It's because we have to not convince people, not persuade folks, but we got to answer their questions. We got to give the best presentation possible that we can, and when it makes sense, ask them to take some action. And handling objections, honestly, is, well, I learned the hard way. It's a part of the process. We got to put as much effort in that. So the decision I made was to master objections. That I was going to understand the different objection handling techniques. That I was going to find myself knowing what I was going to say, when I was going to say it, and why I was going to say it. You see, I didn't feel good about that. Why? Well, okay, I'll tell you why. Heck, we're here. Because I told some of my friends and colleagues that I was about to get the biggest deal ever in the history of our company. They didn't know it. I knew it. And yet, I wasn't ready to handle objections. I thought I was. It's a lesson learned. A $30,000 lesson. Now, do I know how to handle objections today? The best I can. Do I get every deal? Absolutely not. Do I try to get every deal? No. But what I try to do is I try to clearly articulate how I can help entrepreneurs and small business owners and speakers and authors and coaches and thought leaders and anyone that's in commissions, how they can give a quality presentation. That's all they got to do. And when it makes sense, ask for the order. And if there are any objections, at least keep the conversation going and understand by asking questions, by listening, and by putting your best foot forward. How to handle objections with confidence and ease. A $30,000 lesson, but I promise you, a lesson that I'm glad I received early in my career.